Would you rather be New Zealand or South Africa right now?
South Africa. Because I don't think it really needs an explanation, does it? Well, they're so good. They've got massive pool of players. They've got a great base of players. They've got a good coach, and they've got momentum.
Okay. Have they peaked too early?
Again, like I'm saying with the Australia or England, first 3 games will be so telling.
I actually think. So I'm going to say, and you're going to go, oh, it's because you're a Kiwi. And there's probably some truth in that, but because I'm a glass half full guy, right?
Yeah.
But South Africa have got it all to lose.
They do.
And I think going into this World Cup, they're clear favourites.
But we also have a lot to lose.
No, we do. But no one is expecting us to go and win that quarterfinal.
But we are.
We are, of course we are, but the pressure is obviously on the All Blacks.
Yeah.
But we're not.
But there's more pressure on South Africa, I understand.
And it's been a very long time since they've had this much pressure on them to perform at a big event. So I think I would just... I don't know, actually. I think, to be fair, you're absolutely right. You've got Razzie.
Yeah.
You've got a great coaching team around him.
Yeah.
You've got a great group of players.
Yeah.
I think I'd be stupid to say New Zealand.
Yeah.
But there's part of me that thinks that Dave Rennie, the players he's got, the tour of the greatest rivalry ever tour, is setting us up to potentially being able to beat them at the quarterfinals.
Okay, here's one for you. If we go and lose that
greatest rivalry tour.
Yes, but we don't get whooped. Like, we might win a game, but we lose the series.
Yes.
Is that bad?
Not for the World Cup. I would arguably say if we went across there and won, that would be worse for our World Cup than it would be if we lost. Do you think
then the baton has changed of pressure?
Again, yeah, I do. I do think if New Zealand go across to South Africa and win the series, then I think the All Blacks would be then classed as the favourites to win the World Cup.
Okay, what if they then win the Nations Championship?
No, because you're not playing the same teams. You're playing the...
Yeah, but the longevity of that competition...
No, I disagree. I think whoever wins... Okay, if South Africa win the greatest rivalry, you can always put it down to the fact that they're playing at home.
Yep.
If the All Blacks go there and win, they've beaten the best team in the world.
Yep.
Over 3 test matches in South Africa.
Is it 3 or 4?
And 4, one in America.
Okay.
Detroit.
Right.
Okay. And if they win that, then they've beaten the best team in the world in their back garden. They would have to be classed as the best team in the world after that tour. Even if South Africa then managed to make the final of the Nations Cup and go on to win it, that will not surpass the fact that New Zealand's gone to South Africa at altitude, at all those things, on tour, away from home, in a pretty hostile country when it comes to their rugby fans, really going at you. I just think that's...
Yeah, I agree.
That's the pinnacle of rugby.
Yeah?
And you've got to remember, we're going to play them in the quarterfinals by... Obviously, if we lost to Australia, which is a possibility, that might not be the case. But if we didn't lose to Australia, we would be playing them in the quarterfinals. Yeah. And if you've gone away from home, you've got all of that behind you.
Do you think that's bad or good?
I'm not sure. Genuinely, I kind of think if New Zealand won, that would put so much fuel on the fire for South Africa going into that quarterfinal. But
yeah, but you could say the same.
I think if we win that greatest rivalry tour and then they win the quarterfinal, they won't win the World Cup because they would have had to put so much into that quarterfinal.
That would have been their final.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the
to
Chiefs.
back it up 3 weeks in a row. This is the biggest, hardest thing for New Zealand and South Africa is going to be when they play each other, that is going to be a very, very tough game. And then they're going to have to back that up emotionally 2 weeks later in a row, 3 weeks in a row.
If they were to make the final.
If they were to make the final, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like the Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly like the Chiefs.
You know, they played their final last week.
Against the Crusaders.
Yep.
That they did, eh?
Yeah. And they played really well.
God, they played well. And then...
The wheels fell off.
The wheels fell off, yeah. Right, mate, first story or first thing we need to talk about is the announcements of the squads.
Yes.